What if I told you that the very first thing you do every morning could decide how strong your heart stays, even as you grow older? In Japan, where people live longer than almost anyone else on earth, there's a simple morning secret that keeps their hearts young and powerful. And no, it's not expensive medicine or some complicated routine. It's a set of tiny habits that fuel the body, calm the mind, and protect the heart for years to come. When you wake up in the morning, the very first few moments of your day decide how your body and mind will function for the next many hours, and your heart is at the center of this rhythm. In Japan, where longevity and heart health are deeply admired, the morning begins with gentle breathing, hydration, and light movement. These are not complicated medical treatments or intense exercises, but natural practices that anyone at any age can bring into their daily routine to protect and strengthen the heart. Breathing is the simplest act of life, yet when done with awareness, it becomes a powerful medicine. Deep breathing the moment you open your eyes sends fresh oxygen into the lungs, which then travels through the bloodstream, energizing the entire body. For the heart, this is like a smooth, refreshing start instead of being pushed into sudden activity. Taking long, calm breaths slows the heartbeat slightly, signaling the nervous system to relax, lowering morning stress and blood pressure. This kind of breathing is not just about survival, it is about balance, and it gives the heart an easier job from the very first minute of the day. Another Japanese-inspired habit that has been practiced for generations is drinking a warm glass of water before anything else. This simple act hydrates the body after many hours of sleep, thins the blood just enough to make circulation easier, and helps the heart push it smoothly through the veins. Think of it as oiling the engine before starting the day's journey. When the body is dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker, forcing the heart to work harder, especially in older adults. That first glass of water, taken slowly, is like a gift to your heart, easing its effort and allowing it to function more efficiently. It may seem like an ordinary action, but repeated every morning, it becomes a foundation for strong cardiovascular health. After breathing and hydration, movement is the natural next step. In Japan, many people start their day with Radio Taiso, a series of light stretches and gentle exercises broadcast on radio and television. These movements are not meant to build large muscles or burn fat quickly, but to awaken the body with kindness. Simple arm circles, bending forward, side stretches, slow squats, and gentle walking activate blood flow and remind the muscles to work in harmony with the heart. When you move lightly in the morning, your circulation improves, your arteries expand more freely, and your heartbeat adjusts to activity in a safe, gradual way. For older adults, this is especially important because the body becomes stiffer overnight, and sudden heavy exercise can put unnecessary strain on the heart. Light movement in the morning does more than just prepare the heart physically. It also clears away the fog of sleep, improves balance, strengthens joints, and sets the rhythm for the rest of the day. Even a short 10-minute routine of walking slowly around the garden, lifting your arms gently toward the sky, rolling your shoulders, or practicing slow leg raises can be powerful. These actions tell your heart that the day has started, but in a calm, controlled, and healthy manner. Unlike a rushed morning filled with stress and sudden activity, this slow beginning is protective, not demanding. What makes this practice so effective is the combination of breathing, hydration, and movement together. Breathing fills the body with oxygen, water allows blood to flow smoothly, and movement distributes both energy and hydration evenly across every organ. It is a natural triangle of strength, each part supporting the other, and all three working together to make the heart's job easier. When this habit becomes a daily routine, it gradually lowers the risks of heart disease, improves endurance, and creates a steady base of vitality. The Japanese way of living shows us that the heart is not just a machine that pumps blood, but a partner that responds to how we treat it every day. If the first thing in the morning is rushing, skipping water, ignoring the body, and filling the mind with worry, the heart suffers in silence. But when mornings begin with mindful breathing, proper hydration, and gentle activity, the heart feels supported and functions more smoothly throughout the day. These small actions may feel simple, but they are the silent guardians of longevity. Shruna 2 food is not just fuel, it is the medicine your heart relies on every single day, And the first meal of the morning has the power to either protect or weaken this vital organ. In Japan, where heart disease rates are among the lowest in the world, breakfast is treated with quiet respect. Instead of heavy, greasy, or overly processed foods, mornings begin with meals that are light yet deeply nourishing, designed to work in harmony with the body and support the heart's rhythm. A traditional Japanese breakfast is often simple, but every element carries a purpose. Steamed vegetables provide fiber and antioxidants, helping to reduce cholesterol and clear the blood vessels. A bowl of miso soup, warm and soothing, contains fermented soy, which has compounds that lower blood pressure and strengthen circulation. Fresh fruits, whether a slice of orange, apple, or seasonal berries, offer natural sweetness packed with vitamins that repair and energize the cells. Fish, often grilled and rich in omega-3 fatty acids, gives the heart what it needs to lower inflammation and keep arteries flexible. Even plain rice, when eaten in moderation, is a source of clean energy that fuels the day without weighing down digestion. This balance is the essence of what makes the Japanese breakfast so powerful for the heart. It is not about one superfood, but about how small, natural portions come together to create harmony inside the body. Eating vegetables early in the day means fiber begins its work immediately, binding with cholesterol and toxins, moving them out of the system before they can cause harm. Omega-3 rich fish supports the structure of the heart itself, protecting against irregular rhythms and clot formation. Fruits provide not just quick energy, but long-term protection through their antioxidants, which guard against oxidative stress, one of the hidden causes of cardiovascular aging. Every item on the plate works together like an orchestra, creating music that keeps the heart beating strong and steady. In contrast, when mornings start with fried foods, processed meats, or sugary pastries, the heart faces an uphill battle. Heavy meals force the heart to pump harder to supply blood for digestion, while sugar spikes damage blood vessels and increase the risk of inflammation. These foods may provide short bursts of energy, but they leave the body tired and the heart strained. The Japanese way shows that less is often more. Smaller portions, lighter ingredients, and a focus on natural, unprocessed choices give the heart exactly what it needs without burdening it. For those who want to adopt this wisdom, the key is not copying the exact meals, but embracing the principle behind them. A breakfast rich in vegetables, whole grains, fresh fruits, and healthy proteins can be created anywhere in the world. You might enjoy oatmeal topped with berries and nuts, a boiled egg with whole grain toast, or a smoothie filled with leafy greens and seeds. The idea is to focus on foods that calm the heart rather than excite it, that provide steady energy rather than sudden spikes. When you reduce salt, sugar, and oil while increasing fiber, vitamins, and omega-3s, you give your heart a chance to rest even as it works. The timing of breakfast also matters. In Japan, mornings are not rushed with grabbing food on the go. Meals are eaten slowly, allowing the body to digest properly and the heart to work at a steady pace. Chewing slowly not only helps digestion, but also signals to the brain and body that nourishment has been received, preventing overeating later in the day. This mindful approach lowers stress hormones, which are directly linked to heart strain. A calm meal is, in many ways, as healing as the food itself. Science supports what culture has practiced for centuries. Studies show that people who eat balanced breakfasts with vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins have lower risks of heart disease, better blood pressure control, and healthier cholesterol levels. Omega-3 fatty acids in fish are proven to reduce triglycerides, while antioxidants from colorful fruits and vegetables help prevent plaque buildup in arteries. Whole grains improve circulation by keeping blood sugar stable, which reduces strain on the heart. These are not just traditions. They are time-tested, scientifically backed habits that anyone can benefit from. What makes the Japanese approach even more inspiring is the emotional connection to food. Meals are seen as a gift, something to be appreciated, not just consumed. This attitude transforms eating into a mindful ritual, where gratitude naturally lowers stress and brings peace of mind. When the mind is calm, the heart beats with greater ease. Stress, after all, is one of the silent enemies of cardiovascular health, and a peaceful breakfast helps prevent it before the day even begins. By treating breakfast as an opportunity to nourish, protect, and strengthen, The Japanese have built one of the world's healthiest patterns of living. A light, balanced meal in the morning is not just about filling the stomach, it is about giving the heart a foundation for the day. It is about choosing foods that bring energy without strain, joy without guilt, and balance without excess. It is about listening to the body and respecting the quiet needs of the heart. Number 3. The heart is not only influenced by what you eat or how you move, but also by what you carry in your mind every day. Stress, worry, and negative thinking are like invisible weights pressing on the chest, slowly wearing down the strength of the heart. In Japan, where long life is seen not just as a gift of the body, but as a result of balance between mind and spirit, people have cultivated habits that help them start their mornings with calmness, gratitude, and positivity. This mental state is as important as diet and exercise because the heart responds directly to emotions. When you feel anxious, angry, or stressed, the body releases hormones that make the heart beat faster, raise blood pressure, and tighten blood vessels. Over time, this constant strain damages the cardiovascular system. But when the mind is peaceful, when gratitude fills the morning instead of worry, the heart beats slower, blood pressure eases, and the entire body feels supported instead of burdened. Beginning the morning with gratitude is one of the most powerful secrets. In Japanese culture, it is common to pause and acknowledge the gift of a new day, to express appreciation for the simple act of waking up, for the breath in the lungs, for the chance to live one more sunrise. This attitude of thankfulness sends a message to the heart that there is no rush, no fight, no hidden danger. Scientists today call this the mind-body connection, but it is something elders in Japan have practiced naturally for generations. Gratitude reduces stress hormones, improves mood, and encourages a steady heartbeat. It transforms the morning from a race into a ritual of peace. Calmness is cultivated not by ignoring life's challenges, but by choosing how to face them. In the mornings, many Japanese people take time for quiet reflection, tea rituals, or even short meditative practices. Sitting for a few minutes in silence, breathing deeply, and centering the mind is like resetting the nervous system before the day begins. This practice lowers cortisol levels, balances emotions, and provides mental clarity. The heart, sensitive to every emotional shift, benefits immediately. Instead of beginning the day with tension, the body begins in balance, and that stability carries forward for hours. Laughter and joy are also vital for heart health. It may sound simple, but smiling or finding humor in small things relaxes the cardiovascular system and boosts circulation. The Japanese value community, connection, and lightheartedness in their daily lives. Sharing morning conversations, greeting neighbors, or enjoying the company of family members provides emotional warmth that directly protects the heart. Loneliness and isolation, on the other hand, are proven risk factors for heart disease. This is why staying socially connected and beginning the day with kindness, even in small gestures, can be as important as any physical exercise. Another element of the Japanese approach is balance in daily expectations. Instead of rushing into the day with overwhelming plans, there is a focus on pacing and maintaining harmony. Overloading the morning with stress creates immediate strain, while pacing the mind and approaching tasks calmly ensures the heart does not suffer from unnecessary pressure. This mindset teaches that the way you think and feel in the morning can either harm or heal. Mindfulness is at the center of this practice. Eating breakfast slowly, walking with awareness, noticing the beauty of nature, or simply listening to the sounds of the morning are small acts of mindfulness that reduce stress. When the mind is present, it stops replaying old worries or predicting future problems. It allows the body to rest, and the heart, free from emotional turbulence, beats with quiet strength. Studies today confirm that mindfulness lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol, and reduces risks of heart attacks. What tradition has passed down is now supported by science, showing that mental habits are as vital as physical ones. Optimism also has a strong effect on heart health. People who carry a positive outlook live longer and experience fewer cardiovascular problems. In Japanese culture, the idea of ikigai, the reason for being, encourages individuals to focus on purpose and joy in everyday life. Waking up with a sense of meaning, whether it is tending to a garden, caring for grandchildren, or simply enjoying a morning walk, gives the heart motivation. The body responds to hope and purpose with energy, resilience and vitality. Without meaning, stress takes over, but with even a small sense of purpose, the heart remains strong. Forgiveness and letting go of grudges is another form of emotional protection. Holding on to anger is like forcing the heart to carry a heavy stone every day. The Japanese emphasis on harmony in relationships teaches the importance of letting go of conflict and focusing on peace. When the heart is free of resentment, its rhythm is smoother and its energy is lighter. This emotional freedom is as protective as any physical habit. The connection between mindset and heart health is undeniable. Every thought, every emotion, every perspective shapes how the heart beats and how long it lasts. By beginning each day with gratitude, calm reflection, joy, optimism, and mindfulness, the heart is placed in the best possible condition to face the challenges of life. These practices cost nothing, require no equipment, and can be performed by anyone, anywhere. Yet their power is immense, creating resilience that diet and exercise alone cannot provide. If you found this video helpful, so please like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.